ready to play?
I didn't come to play. I came to win. Now let's play.
It has been almost 4 months since I've come to Morrowind, and I can't help but wonder what exactly my purpose is here. I've become the Archmagister of House Telvanni, its leader, and now that I have taken up this role, I'm not entirely sure if I should continue the efforts against the Mages Guild performed by the previous administration, or attempt to do something more. I have wondered where Hermaeus Mora is. After all, he is the one that brought me here. Yet this Daedric prince has been silent. And now I must wonder, is he testing me? Is he waiting for me to do something? Perhaps my best bet is to return to Balmora, talk to the gentleman who's in the Blades, the Caius Cosides fella. He might just be the one to lead me somewhere else, at least. I have looked at the current date, and I think I might be close to the time of when the Nerevar came to Morrowind. There's a lot of things that point to it, but I don't know yet. Well, there's no point remaining here in Tel Ovith. It is an alright stronghold, but it's surrounded by desolate land. Worse than even the darkest reaches of Skyrim. Well, it's time to head back to Balmora and see exactly what Caius Cosides has in store. Hello folks, welcome back to Morrowind. So, I've decided to do half and half. I decided that my episodes from here on out will sort of tell a brief, I guess, overview of where Anubis is as far as his, I guess, story goes. And the rest of the episodes will be done kind of like this, as the commentary sort of position. I felt like doing too much roleplay. As much as I like the roleplay, it makes things a little bit more difficult as far as having to edit things down, that sort of thing. So right now I am back in Balmora. I have to find Caius Cosides again. Where's he at? Is he on the other side of the town? It's been so long since... Or is this it? Nope, that's not it. It's been so long since I've been here, I forgot where he's at. Alright, he's somewhere around here. But I figured that since I have finished the Telvanni questline, probably the next best place to go would be doing the quest for the Blades. Pretty much the main story quest. Where is he? Have I am so confused right now. Let's take that off, just for the moment. Alright. Where are you at again? Okay, so he's on the other side of town. That's where it is. I knew it was in the corner somewhere. But what can you expect? It's been, let's see, it's day 112. So, you know, pretty much been a good period of time since I last visited him. Alright, this should be it. And he is still half naked. Are you here to discuss your orders, Anubis Roan, or is there something else you want? Orders. Ready for orders? Good. Go talk to Hasfat and Tabalus at the Balmora Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Nerevarine. secret cult, and the sixth house, secret cult. You'll have to do a favor first, probably an ugly favor, but do it. Then get the information from Antabolus and report back to me. What do we... Oh, continue. By the way, Hasfat is a student of Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education. And I have a few history books in here. Help yourself, you're welcome to them. No point in being part of the history if you're too ignorant to understand it. War of the First Council.
What shall we talk about?
Well, they're all good and all, but let's go ahead to the Fighters Guild. Now, let's see. I will say I'm definitely much further in this playthrough than I've ever been in Morrowind. I also had to install a mod. I'll include the link below, but it increases the storage locations that's available in the Tel Uvirith, or Uvrith, or whatever it's called, in the Telvanni stronghold. I thought that after finishing the third stage of the stronghold, it would have included a bit more as far as storage locations, but you still only have the one chest. So, yeah, it was kind of disappointing. So, I added a mod. I'll include the link below that increases your storage capacity. So, and it definitely helps out a little bit. You know, right now I'm at 365 instead of I was hovering around 460 at the least. So, definitely helped to get rid of some of the stuff that I had.
Hello there. How are you?
Good day, Anubis Rowan. So you're with Caius, eh? And Caius wants information. Of course, there's this for that involved. I require a favor first, and then I'll tell you what you want to know. There are Dwemer ruins nearby called Arknithand. Oh. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on one side. It's called a Dwemer's Dwemer Puzzle Box. Blech, can't talk. Bring me back the Dwemer Puzzle Box and I'll tell you what you want to know.
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy to help.
Let's see. The old Dwemer ruins at Arknithand are extensive on the surface and underground. Head south out of town past the Silt Strider Port, then cross bridges and cast over the Odai River at the signpost. Head north towards Caldera. Immediately on the right, see a signpost for Molag Mar. Turn right and head uphill on an old road to cross an ancient Dwemer bridge over Foyada Momea. The entrance to Arknithand is on the east side of the Foyada, south of the bridge. Turn a crank on a pipe nearby to open the doors. Alright, let's head there. Oh, I was also supposed to ask him. Oh, I know, I gotta do favors first, and then he'll tell me about the stuff. Alright, so let's head to that Dwemer ruin, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we are right outside of Arknithand, or whatever. And this is the little crank we gotta hit. Oh, I thought that was a boulder blocking that, but it's actually just a, Okay, I see what you're supposed to do. Oh, go in, maybe? Do you have to stand there and have that thing close around you? Oh, no. Now you can go in. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do in here. Although I do have a little bit of a bad feeling about this. Well, there's someone there. Here it comes, and he's trying to kill me. Or, no, he's not trying to kill me. Is he? Maybe he's trying to kill me? Are you trying to kill me? Yes, you are trying to kill me. Okay. So why was this red guard trying to kill me? Common belt, a little bit of gold, steel dagger. He doesn't really have anything.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh. I was thinking that was a Nord, and then Frost wasn't going to work on him, but I guess that wasn't a Nord. Probably an Imperial would be my guess. Since Frost did work on him. We got Weeping Bell Hall. What are we, playing Pokemon now? Ow, ow, ow. Red Livia. It's an interesting place so far. Especially the fact that we're facing off against people and not any Dwemer. That was my attempt at infusing Dwemer and Dwarven. We didn't face any Dwemer automatons or whatever so far.
Picked an easier opponent.
Okay, that one I think is a no? Yes. Because he resisted the magic on there, so. Again, he doesn't have anything special. Let's save just to be sure. And heal up a little bit. Okay, let's take a... I think I have a Restore Magica potion here. What are all these people doing here, and why are they trying to kill me? A good question. Where am I back? I'm back in the Hall of the Centrifuge. Oh. Another person trying to kill me. Well, I guess most of these guys are actually scaled to pretty much be the level of what someone starting out would be, so they're pretty much almost like nothing to my high level here. A diamond. And just some scrap metal. What's this? The cells of the hollow hand. Emerald, always a nice thing. Glass. Ruby. Someone's going, haha. Pretty sure that one was an Imperial because they look like that one guy who we meet at the start that gets us set up with our skills and our class and that sort of thing. So one thing that's kind of in my my head canon for the Elder Scrolls that explains why so many people of the same, how much is that? It's just 150. Why so many people of the same race in Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim all sound the same is, it's, I guess it's like a dialect or whatever for those particular races. So like all wood elves and that will sound pretty much the same, all Nords pretty much the same. They do kind of step away from that a little bit in Skyrim, because you have some characters who sound a little bit different. We could take it. Okay. I still haven't found that little Dwemer puzzle box. Let's try the middle one, I guess. Heaven's Gallery.
Give in.
Where's that person running off to? The Dwemer coin.
Now, and I might let you live.
Oh, good for you. I'm looting this stuff up here. You can take your time. Okay, let's go down. And another one bites the dust. You know, I could try... Let's just see, for the purposes of entertainment. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Soon you'll be reduced to dust. Victory is at hand. Death awaits you.
I figure since he's a low-level guy, I can increase my hand-to-hand here.
Run while you can.
It's going up rather quickly, actually. I'm surprised. Okay, let's just take a look for certain purposes to see what hand-to-hand goes to. It goes to speed. Alright, well let's just wipe them out now. I can mess around with that later. I just want to see how well that would work. Cloth ripe racers. Those are new. I didn't even know those existed. Dwemer coins, which are always useful to sell, because they don't weigh much, and they have an alright value to them. 50 gold. I wish I could do something more with that scrap metal, but for 10 weight, it's just a little too much. That might be locked, but I have a spell. Ta-da! Let's see where we are. Oh. Okay, that's not working very well. Let's try shock. Well, that didn't work either. Okay. Oh, I can't because there are enemies nearby. Still enemies nearby. Another chest. But I really don't want to use another restore magic potion until oh, come on. Oh, do I still have my one Andusi's lock thing or whatever? Yes, I do still have it. Okay. Oh, jeez. Dwemer spirits. Oh, that was the enemy that was nearby then. Oh, that was disappointing. Alright, well, let's take Undosi's key off and put Marara's ring back on because that's very useful. Huh, I wonder what this is all about. What is this? Deep Ore Passage. It is like super dark in here. And something's... oh, spirits. Ooh, jeez. They took a little chunk out of my health there. Let's see, I have restore health. Let's use one. Oh yeah, I can get ectoplasm from those guys, right? If I can find them. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen in this darkness. Oh. He just sort of teleported himself or whatever. Whatever. And more spirits. Anything of use down here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's check up there with our repulsor just to see if there's anything special. I'm not seeing anything. A trap chest. Let's save just in case it's a really bad trap. Well, I resisted it. Dwemer Cuirass and Greaves. Imperial Silver, 43, 48 for the Dwemer Cuirass. You know what? I'll grab it. And if I change my mind, I change my mind. I know I'm still working on my whole armor set plan. But again, that's a work in progress, so... Grave Curse. Is that gone? That's gone, okay. Alright, let's save again. And then I guess head back. I'm not seeing anything that's really of use in this area. We're still looking for that puzzle box, though. Okay, so it looks like most of this area has been cleared. Have I been over here? I have not. I don't think. And my axe is out of charge. That's not exactly a good thing. Can I take a moment to rest? I cannot. Dwemer left pauldron. I don't really like the pauldrons for the Dwemer. enemies nearby. Okay, I've been through here, right? One more ancient, one more key. Okay, apparently I missed that when I was down here last. And it looks like I've done... Well, actually it says that I... Oh yeah, I guess I have... Oh no, that's the Deep Ore Passage, okay. So I think I've done everything in this area. Let's see, Weeping Bell Hall. I admit I'm a little lost. I was hoping I would have found the puzzle box by now. Well, I don't think I've gone this way. Oh. Let's see how well I do at this little puzzle. Okay, repulsor belt before I fall into the lava and die. When you can't win, cheat. Got that, kids? Okay, take off the repulsor belt because I can't fly indoors very well. What did he have? Just the steel war hammer? Nah. Alright. I was hoping that that would get us closer to where we need to be. It's not really looking that way. I will say it's kind of neat seeing the observatory sort of stuff here compared to how it looks in Skyrim. And it's pretty cool that they took that to be included in Skyrim as well. Okay, we have the lava there. Is it over? No, this is going back up to where I was. Weeping Bell Hall I've been to. There's nothing else that way. Is there anything up here? Again, just Weeping Bell Hall. They are not making this easy one bit, that's for sure. That's closed off. I think I'm heading back towards the entrance. Yeah, the Hall of Centrifuge goes back there. I don't think that's where I need to go. Oh, I might have to look at a guide if I don't find this out pretty soon. Again, it's another bad thing about Morrowind is sometimes trying to find stuff is next to impossible in here. Or at least it is for me. I mean, I don't know about everyone else, but I'm always finding myself having a heck of a time trying to get this stuff figured out. And, I mean, it's definitely helped having the unofficial Elder Scrolls page. You know, I know it would probably be a good thing to try and do this without that... without any sort of guide or whatever. Let yourself figure it out, but at the same time, I mean, I can see how it would be frustrating. Okay. Nope, that's another cog. Alright, I think I have pretty much searched everywhere I can. So it looks like I'm going to have to go to a guide. So let's go to a guide, get this figured out, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so for those who are wondering how you're supposed to do this, when you're at this hall after you've defeated the 2 bandits down here, you will go up this little incline here to the 2nd level and go into the cells of the Hollow Hand, like I had before. But that was actually a separate room of the cells of the Hollow Hand. And I'm guessing Boss Credo has the box. Let's see. Unducey's unhinging. Bargain fire resistance. Okay, it does not look like he has the box. But I'm assuming that it's right over here. There it is, the Dwemer puzzle box. That little thing. Journal has been updated. I found the Dwemer puzzle box Fats and Tablis told me to find. Now I'll take it to him, and in return he'll tell me what I need to know about the Nerevarine and the 6th house. Alright folks, so I'm off to turn that in, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so we are back in the Balmora Fighters Guild at the bottom level. And here's
If you care to talk, I would consider it a privilege.
So, have you done that little favor I asked? Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box, and I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the 6th house, and about the Nerevarine. By the way, the inscription on the box seemed to be directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've delivered your report to Caius, come back and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to Arkanthand. Alright, so what about the 6th house? House Dagoth is the 6th house. The lost 6th house. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council, and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Caius, and recommend some 6th house references he should read. What can you tell me about House Dagoth? Was the 6th of the 7 Dunmer great houses, nothing remains of the 6th house. Its members were all slain or adopted into other great houses, following their treason in the War of the First Council. Their clanstead was called Kogorun? Oh. Alright. What sort of 6th house references? Oh, that's just books. War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, that sort of thing. Alright, what can you tell me about the Nerevarine? The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero and saint of the temple, but the temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Nerevarine. Tell Caius that Sharn Gram Musgob would be a better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. Alright, so let's return back real quick to Caius. Put back on our boots of blinding speed. Now, the Nerevarine, I guess, apparently is the reborn Nerevar. And if I recall correctly, the Nerevar is the person that helped unite the Great Houses in the War of the First Council, I think, if I recall correctly. Which I may not be recalling correctly, you know, it's... I don't understand all of the lore of Morrowind. I mean, I don't understand all the lore of Skyrim, too. You know, there's just so much to it. Are you here to discuss your orders? Let's see. 6th House, a trusted informant says there are secret cult associated with some strange events recently. And more important, my informant thinks that these recent disturbances are related in some way to the Nerevarine prophecies. The illiterate Ashlanders pass down their customs and history in the form of poetic verses. Among the things they preserve in verse are the dreams and prophetic visions of their wise women, in particular the verses that foretell the coming of the Nerevarine. But I don't know much about it, and that's why I'm sending you to find out. Well, I guess let's do orders. These notes are from Hasfat and Tablis. Excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have some new orders for you. Alright, Sin, what's that? I've glanced at his notes. They cover the 6th house admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharn Grab Musgab to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarine. She'll have some silly errand for you, do what she asks, and report back when she's given you the information. Alright, folks. Well, I will save that Mages Guild fun and excitement for the next episode. We got a little lost in this one around that Dwemer fortress in going into areas that I didn't even need to go into, but you know, it happens. It helps to pay attention to every nook and cranny because I obviously missed that first section where you were actually supposed to go, but you know, it happens. And I'll say again, definitely recommend having the unofficial Elder Scrolls page available should you decide to delve into Morrowind, because it's definitely come to save my butt a number of times. Alright folks, see you in the next episode. Alright folks, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to click on the bell icon for notifications on all of our new videos. Thank you, and see you in the next episode.